will get the best of me. Your insecurities will get the best of me. Insecurities will get the best of me. Insecurities will get the best of me.
What's up with you? Insecure me, now that be you. I left all of them, took them after you. She want good brain, gotta be the muscle too. You want the smart girl, gotta be a hustler too. With me and that's just the truth. Somebody gotta teach a class like a substitute. You book a different plane, say you say.
Insecurities will get the best of me. Your insecurities will get the best of me.
A man ran into me one day. He said, man, I got an APB out on my woman. And I got this letter, I want you to read it to her. He said, I don't want you to give it to her. Because if you give it to her, and she knows it's me, she might not read it. So I looked at the letter, I read what the letter said. This was it said.
If you see my lady before I do, tell her that I know it ain't wrong. If you see my baby before I do, tell her that I'm ready to come back home. She can tie my hands behind my head. She can slap my chest until it turn red. She can get my check and take it to the mall. She can buy what she wants until it's all gone. She can fuss in my ear all night long. As long as I know a man home. And I don't care what I gotta go through. I know that I did it wrong. I'd rather be a broke down nigga at home. I just want my baby to see my lady before I do. Tell her that I know it ain't wrong. If you see my baby before I do, tell her that I'm ready to come back home. You can get your Wi-Fi in my name. We can watch some movie on Carefree Lane. You can steal my t-shirt when I ain't looking. You can act like you already had it before I came.
You're listening to WMXV, St. Joseph, Tennessee, W286DV, 105.1 FM, Florence, Alabama, and WARB 700 AM, W290DG, 105.9, Dothan, Alabama.
I'm Bray Wood with 4 Things.
My V105.9 FM, Dothan, Alabama.
Listen,
the vibe.
Mona tried.
I'm so used to being by myself. They've been leaving me here by myself.
Mona didn't want me to be on the air today. She was like, okay, I'm gonna mess up a mic.
She said, if you ain't gonna sit in this hot seat, she tried to pay me out. Monica came up.
Never.
Listen, but she done took her volunteer hours and said, hey, I'll pay you. Put in this seat. Get in this seat. All right, guys, we are so excited that you tuned in to the baddest radio station from the north to the south.
That's it.
And look like the wind that got hold of my hair. Look like the wind that came through.
It took my lashes away.
I mean, I'm sitting here like, okay.
That wind is disrespectful.
It is. It is very cold.
Oh my God. Yesterday
Yes.
was freezing. So, how was your weekend?
Awesome. I've been excited down here in Dothan. It has been, the weather here in Dothan been pretty good, making not want to go back to North Alabama.
I know.
Well, you know, North Alabama is going to be high 48 today, low 28, and Dothan is sitting at about 60 today. So the weather is pretty, no matter where you're at. The sun is shining bright. So you know what? Mona, I think you threw out a little sunshine out your pocket.
That's what happened.
Is that what it is?
Yes. I mean, it's beautiful out there today.
Yeah, so, but I want to, the people in the show's area this weekend, the storm came through and
oh my
tore up the city of Tuscumbia. I mean, buildings practically like are demolished.
I'm thinking they said that the roof came off of
several buildings downtown.
Superhero ship.
Yes. So several buildings, the roof came off and the wind was just, as you said, disrespectful this weekend. So I know Deschler High School will be closed for a while. Well, I don't know what a while is. They said for a couple of days. And also R.H. Hubbard, that school was
because of the storm.
That school was had some issues with roofing and the wind damage. So they're also out. So Tuscumbia City schools are having, I know a lot of schools are out today because of President Day, but a lot of schools were affected by the storm this past weekend. So it's a lot going on.
It is. They said that the tornado was a EF1.
Wow.
And it touched down between 11:12 p.m. and 11:13 p.m., causing damage consistent with winds estimated at 105 miles per hour. The tornado, with a maximum width of 215 yards, traveled 2.1 miles and thankfully resulted in no injuries or fatalities. So did nobody die? Was nobody hurt? Thank God for that.
Yeah, but 215 miles. So I guess that's how Rogersville and Russellville, actually, that straight wind came across both of those areas, because Rogersville, Alabama, as well as Russellville, I know those places also had wind damage to buildings and things of that sort. But like you said, no fatalities were pronounced or anything of that sort. So that's a good thing.
That is a good thing, but it went across Alabama.
Yeah, it did. And like I said, I was sleep. I was in a deep sleep.
You.
I didn't hear anything. I got a phone call, actually woke me up that night. And then when I woke up, that's when the sirens went off. I was like, okay.
I mean, well, you never know when it's going to hit, because those are silent killers. They came in. I don't think nobody knew. I don't know. I didn't hear the weather forecast or nothing like that. I just went home and went to bed. And I bet those people in Tuscumbia did the same thing and wasn't thinking that the tornado was going to hit.
Yeah, but like I said, it affected a lot of things. So y'all make sure y'all stay safe this winter, because we're still in winter weather. Because I think this week they're looking at possible snow flurries in North Alabama as well. So stay safe. Make sure you follow the news. Follow us as well, and we'll make sure we keep you updated on what's coming through.
Okay, then. You talking about the schools out? Our school is out for 2 days, Monday and Tuesday.
So Florida City School is out Monday and Tuesday?
Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, I don't have kids in school anymore, so I never know what they're doing.
And then spring break is coming up. They're out of school for President's Day. So,
for 2 days.
It must have been 2 presidents. I don't know. I think one could be an e-learning day.
Oh, okay.
Parent teacher conference or something like that. But they said Trump trying to take away all these holidays and stuff, trying to take away Black history and all that. Is he going to take away President's Day and stuff like that? Columbus Day?
Probably not. I didn't hear
Why
anything
not?
about that.
He want to take away the truth and keep the lies. That's what it seemed like. But we're going to keep it cordial.
But I went to a Black History program on last Tuesday in Dothan while I was there. And when I tell you that was, it was packed of people. The event center, it was at the Foreman. And it was, Mona, when I tell you, it was people everywhere.
Really?
Yes. And I really enjoyed the speaker. The speaker was Dr. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually the president of Tuskegee University. And it was a very interesting speech that he did, because he said, should it be called Black history or should it be called American history? He said, because it is history.
It's part of history.
He said, because one thing that he actually talked about a lot of was George Washington Carver. And, George Washington Carver is, Dothan is known for the peanut. Is known for the peanut. But George Washington Carver also was an instructor at Tuskegee University. And he was talking about how those things, how it worked together, and it wasn't just they couldn't take that away from him, that bio science, because that was enriched into him.
Okay.
So we shouldn't be thinking of it as Black history. It's part of history.
Part of history. I agree with that. I agree with it totally. All this Black and white stuff, it just don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, so that was one big aspect that I really enjoyed. Actually, a real estate agent who is very known in Dothan, Anita Dawkins, invited us to it, and I'm very thankful that I was able to attend. It was the mayor's luncheon, so the mayor was there. He hosted the luncheon, and I thought it was very nice how he actually acknowledged Black history and was bringing people together.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so it was a great event. So I'm waiting on the shows. They already had a Black History luncheon.
Are you? I think we're going to be waiting on that.
Yeah, so
we might need to have it ourselves.
Yeah, so I'm waiting on that luncheon. And then also I got to meet Circuit Judge, Miss Rose, Judge Rose. And she was very, she is a Black judge in Dothan, and she is the first Black,
really
judge, first and only judge. So
Black history.
It was very educational. Get to learn things about an area that
Yeah, you wish to have fun when I couldn't come.
I can't help it. You gotta let you. Now I can't help that you don't want. You can't get out, as they say. You can't get outside.
I can't get outside.
But as they say, is it your choice?
Well, What's my choice?
Is it your choice to stay in the house? Because JB probably wanting you to leave. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's hard to find babysitters these days. It is. Usually, you could just go where you want to go and just leave them with your folks. Whatever. They ain't babysitting no more. Not for free. These kids different.
It's the kids. It ain't the babysitter.
The kids are different.
Yeah. So, but that, like I said, it was a great event. So as we celebrated, and they also had a Black gala this past Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the Wiregrass had a Black gala. I'm telling you.
So you're telling me that Florence, Alabama did not have a Black history program?
I hadn't seen them. Did you go?
I wasn't invited to that, so
I haven't.
That's something we need to work on.
Other than at the churches, I have not heard of a Black history program, a community or a mayor or a different. Well, I think city council. I'm not sure. City council president Simmons. I think she had something at the library. I'm not sure. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I do think something happened at the library.
Well, to answer your question, yes, I did go to one. We had a Black History program at church yesterday.
Well, we have one. We Black History every Sunday.
Black History.
We said we're not stopping in the month of February. We're going to keep it going every Sunday.
Yes, we should. So we should. It was said that Florence is probably out tomorrow because the boys varsity basketball team plays at Wallace State in the Elite Eight for the first time in school history.
Yeah, they made it. They played on Friday, and they actually that was the first time that they've been to Wallace since 2019.
Really?
Yeah. So the boys and the girls actually went. They both were there this past Friday and played, and so this coming tomorrow, the boys actually play again. The girls, they won't be going any further. They didn't go any further. In what they were doing, they lost on Friday, but the boys are playing. So I'm very proud of them because, they need that. And also, in what I was saying, I think I said it last week or a week before last, how both of these teams actually have new coaches.
Oh, really?
Both of them have new coaches. Both of them have new basketball coaches. So I guess they bringing it on.
All right, then. I went to a basketball game, a basketball tournament this weekend. Can you believe that?
JVs.
Can you believe that?
No,
I did, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So, and also, we also were excited about all of the different things that was going on. Also, Dothan had a wrestling match.
Oh, really?
And they have they're going to state championship this coming week. So it's a lot going on in sports with our kids. So, y'all make sure you support the kids. Make sure you go out. I love to see how there was so many different high school teams, that made it to the state playoff. So that was one good thing. And wrestling, I never really got into wrestling like that.
I want to wrestle.
But it's a lot of girls who are wrestling.
I know, but we didn't have it at our school, but I would love to wrestle.
Yeah, it's a lot of kids that's actually wrestling now. So that's one of the biggest things that I've seen that was different because we didn't have wrestling.
Well, I feel like it would be a good stress reliever. I'm serious. That's what I feel. You was talking about wrestling. A correctional officer uses his experience as a pro wrestler to mentor misguided youth. His name is Justin A. Romario, and he's been a correctional officer at Long Creek Youth Development Center. And for about a year, or the past 15 years, he's been working as a pro wrestler, and didn't nobody know. So he's using his advantage for the kids, teaching them how to do stuff, teaching them the moves and stuff like that. And what are we talking about today?
We got a lot to talk about today. Push it down just a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, but you do not have to be around these people. Out of sight, out of mind. Then you'll forget.
Right. Also in the news in Huntsville, it's a pizza place in Huntsville. They're doing threats to Valentina's pizza owner over Trump pizza box. He's making a pizza box.
Oh, Lord. With Trump on it.
Yes.
Make America great again.
But inside of the pizza box, he got all the presidents in there. So on the outside is Trump. But in the inside,
it's all the other presidents.
All the other presidents in the lid of the pizza box. And said, they all can come back, basically.
And the people are threatening. They're targeting. He has high school students that works there, and people are targeting them. They're threatening to burn his business down. He said he using all them pizza boxes until they over.
I don't blame him. That's money.
That's what he said. He said it ain't gonna bother him.
Made in America.
That's what his philosophy was. He said it's made in America and don't matter who the president is.
Oh my goodness.
So they're threatening the pizza place.
Well, I mean, so you think them people should forgive him for putting Trump on the box?
Oh, he put all the presidents on the box. He said
he put Trump on the outside.
He put Trump on the outside and put everybody else on the inside.
Well, my.
Yeah, so he don't care. But yeah, they're threatening. They threaten his business, and they just targeting him.
Well, I mean, this Trump thing has got out of control.
You think so?
Yes, it's way out of control, and I mean, he's the president of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
We could have done something about that, but some of us chose not to. So, I mean, I just don't feel like they should even say anything.
Well, I think things were going to happen the way it's happening, regardless of the fact, because the Lord has to get
everything happened for a reason.
Yes, everything happens for a reason, and the Lord, sometimes He got to put things in perspective or put things in our face in order to allow us to come back to Him, because we got so busy on worshiping everything and everybody, and we don't worship Him.
Well,
but I feel like I don't think I really just lost focus of God.
Mm-hmm.
But my focus is more on Him now. Girl, I went in the grocery store to buy some eggs the other day.
I ain't gonna talk about that.
I don't grocery shop because it's just me, and it's cheaper for me to just go get a meal from somewhere else. Man, I took.
It used to be cheaper to buy groceries.
Man, I said I'm gonna continue eating out.
I don't know about all that, but see, you by yourself, so you ain't got to worry about that.
Man, we gonna eat
JV like a grown man, so it's just like our bill be pretty high when we go out to eat. So I would rather cook, honestly, because when I cook enough so we can have leftovers.
Well, I buy enough to have leftovers. Because after buying them eggs the other day,
oh my God, I done bought so many eggs.
I don't think I'll be going back to the grocery store.
I think we're finna have a chicken farm.
Yes. We're gonna continue doing. I go to the grocery store now and I buy a couple of cases of water, and I'm not against drinking out the water at the faucet. So,
girl, that water ain't good.
Nothing is good now.
It ain't. But they said that honestly, allegedly. It's a letter in the mail, and I don't even open my utility bill. But I don't. I'm scared. Have you been seeing the utility bills on?
Yes.
My sister, I know she don't care because she posted it. Her bill was $1,300.
Yes, I think she.
And somebody put on there, do you live in a mansion? You must have a mansion. And I mean, when your bill is normally $200 and then it go up to $1,300, something ain't right. Something is not right. I was so scared to look at mine. I didn't even look at it. I could just call them and ask them.
Well, she better get somebody out there to look.
Because I was gonna ask them if it was $1,300. I was gonna, when y'all coming to turn it off? I'm serious.
You gonna stand it off?
I'm gonna do something. Get it out the mud. Yeah, I mean, because that's a lot of money for somebody to come up with, and these jobs ain't paying too much of nothing.
No, we didn't get cost of living on that.
But you was talking about the eggs, and for everybody that don't buy eggs has went up extremely high. Last time I went, they were $9 for the 18 pack, and I was like, I went into Walmart. They had stole them eggs.
Who stole eggs?
Them people stole 100,000 eggs from the chicken place, from the egg place.
Is that why they so high?
I think that's why they so high. And Walmart had a shortage. They didn't have none on the shelf. I was going to do a video of it. They had the half a cartons, 6 eggs, for $4.
Oh my.
So
I guess that's the same as 12 eggs for $8.
So if you guys have a chicken farm and you want to sell some eggs, make sure they're the good eggs. I'm gonna put them in the water, make sure they don't float. It's two. Call us and let us know. 256-712-2886.
So if you would like to advertise your chicken business, make sure you call us.
And if you sell the eggs pretty cheap, I'll probably pay for the advertising.
Look at Mona
you paying for them eggs. When you bake and stuff like that, that's expensive. And then you got to raise your price for what you're doing. And then people are looking at you sideways like, hey, why is this so high? I'd be like, you buy the eggs, I'll take it off.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just ridiculous.
But yeah, so make sure if you'd like to be one of our sponsors here at the station, you can call us at 256-712-2887, or you can visit us, send us a message, an email that's info@Knox Media Group Inc. So if you have any public service announcements, make sure you send them to us so we can make sure we're at these different events. And the email address again is info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. If you want us there, make sure you send us that email.
Yes, guys, we are talking about forgiveness and forgetting what the person has done. My thoughts on that is you can forgive without forgetting, because, I mean, how can you forget what somebody has done to you? You can, like I said, if they are not around you, out of sight, out of mind, and then you'll forget about it, I think. But when they come back around, you're going to be like,
Gonna be looking at them sideways. Yeah, I understand.
This, we was talking about how when you don't forgive somebody, it could hurt you. It could kill you. Stress can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
This article said that unforgiveness make us feel angry, cold, hard, bitter, and resentful. The impact of unforgiveness can be physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Yes, you may feel justified in your anger. And you know, when you get mad, can't nobody tell you nothing. So when I get mad, I want to lock myself in the room because I am not responsible for what I do. I'm just saying, I just don't like getting mad. And they say you can choose what you desire, your anger or freedom from anger. And the New Testament in the Bible, the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 18.
All right, teacher,
Jesus tells a probable about a man who refuses to forgive someone even after he has been forgiven. And Jesus describes the consequences of that unforgiveness as being like torture. When we don't forgive, we are deciding to hold on to the offense. We focus on our plans, we focus on our pain, and choose to relieve the moment that offended us whenever the offender comes nearby.
All right. We're going to take us a quick little break. Mona, give me some music. And we're talking about forgetting and forgiveness. So are you forgetting and forgiving? That's the question at hand.
Well,
so make sure you keep it on your mind. Keep it locked into your baddest radio station from the north to the south. That's 105.9.
Dothan, Alabama, the vibe.
And 105.1.
The music muscle of the shows.
All right, guys. We'll be right back. We're going to listen to us a little music. We'll be right back.
First we started out real cool, taking me places I ain't never been. But now you're getting comfortable, ain't doing those things you did no more. You're slowly making me pay for things your money should be handling. And now you ask to use my car, drive it all day and don't fill up the tank. And you have the audacity to even come and step to me, ask to hold some money from me until you get your check next week. You're trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silly me, why haven't I found another? A baller, when times get hard, need someone to help me out. Instead of a scrub like you who don't know what a man's about. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobile? Can you pay me, baby, chill? I want you to Now you've been maxing on my car. Gave me back credit, buy me gifts with my own hands. Haven't paid the first bill, but you're still heading to the mall. Going on shopping sprees, perpetrating to your friends that you be falling. And then you use my cell phone, calling whoever that you think at home. And then when the bill comes, all of a sudden you be acting dumb. Don't know where none of these calls come from. Your mom and mom is here more than once. You're trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silly me, why haven't I found another? A baller. When times get hard, need someone to help me out. Instead of a scrub like you who don't know what a man's about. Pay the bills, keep paying my telephone bills. Keep paying my bills. I don't think you do. So you and me are through. You pay my bills, you pay my telephone bills, you pay my automobile. Oh no, you and me are through. You trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silly me, why haven't I found another? Trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silly me, trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silly me, why haven't I found another? Trifling, good for nothing type of brother. Silly me, why haven't I found another? Can you pay the bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobile? I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobile bills? I don't think you do. So you I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobiles? Then maybe we could chill. I don't think you do. So you and me are through.
Thou shalt confess.
Hey, everybody, we are back.
We're back. That's me.
That's you.
That's me. I think you don't like me to be on.
Oh, I love for you to be on.
That's all right. You coming back by yourself now.
Don't act like that.
All right, guys, you're tuning into 105.9
Dothan, Alabama, the vibe.
And 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Thank you for tuning in for the lunchtime show with the old school preacher, the church secretary. That's me.
And the choir president.
All right, guys. I had somebody call the other day say, who is are you the secretary or are you the choir president? I said, one is taller than the other.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's what it is. One of us taller than another. Okay, but make sure you visit our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org and get your tickets to see Eric Essence. That's this coming Sunday, February the 23rd. It's going down at 10 Hightower Place, Florence, Alabama, at the Renaissance Resort and Spa, formerly known as the Marriott. He will be there. He's a jazz musician. So Eric Essen and a 5-piece band will be in town. So you can come on up from Dothan if you want to and be part of it. But you can get your tickets online or you can call us here at the station and we'll help you out. That number here at the station is 256-712-2888. So make sure you give us a call and get your tickets. I promise you, it's gonna be nice. I had someone call in a little while ago, so they want to get it as a gift. So that's a great idea.
That is a great idea.
So make sure if you want to get a birthday gift, a late Valentine's gift, or just because gift, or as our topic say, forgive me gift, because our topic today is forgetting and forgiving. So that's a good thing. So make sure you do that. If you want to forgive and forget, say please forgive me and go see Eric Essence with me.
It's gonna be nice. I can't wait to go get all dolled up and cute.
You're gonna be dolled up and cute.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're gonna see. All right, guys. So make sure y'all do that. And like I say, it's gonna be this coming Saturday. This coming Sunday, February 23rd. So make sure you get your tickets. I got people calling in now.
From 5 to 9
in Florence, Alabama. All right, let's celebrate some birthdays. If you want to get it as a birthday present, make sure you do that. And if you like to give a birthday shout out, you can also call us here on our call-in line. The call-in line is 256-365-1000, and call in and give your birthday or anniversary shout out. So
or
do
the
that.
Birth of a baby, anything you want to.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on. So it's a birthday. Let's hear.
It's your birthday. All right. Black celebrity birthday is born on February the 17th.
Who you got, Mona B?
Michael Jordan.
Oh.
Shantae Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Brown.
Okay.
Nicole Mitchell. And Scotty Carter.
Okay.
Happy birthday, guys.
All right. I got a couple of birthdays. Today is Courtney Daniel. She was my college roommate.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Courtney. Pastor Carlos Felton. Birthday is today. And those are only birthdays I have for Facebook birthdays.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Who you got?
I have Ryan Russell.
Okay, happy birthday.
Danny Payne. 5 Thoroughbred.
So you don't even know them. I know you don't know them.
Danny A. Payne. Carlos Thompson. Florence Noops. Major Koger. Steve Randolph. Terrell Crowson. And Monica Adenisa.
Happy birthday, guys, even if she tore your name up. But
I did.
If you have a birthday,
Happy birthday.
If you have a birthday or anniversary you'd like to celebrate, no matter where you are, if you're in the Wiregrass or the Shoals area, make sure you give us a call and you can be live on the radio and tell those people happy birthday. Our call-in line number is 256-365-1000. And as I stated earlier, today we are talking about forgiving and forgetting. Is it just that easy?
Mm-mm. It's hard. It's really hard. And I mean, you got to be a special kind of person to just automatically forgive somebody. They hurting you. You sitting there hurt, your heart just on the floor. And you can say, okay, I forgive you.
Mm. Hey, truck driver.
What's up?
Truck driver don't call no more, dude.
Nah, he don't call no more. He don't like us.
He don't like us no more.
Mm-mm.
Well.
We have a caller.
All right, guys. You're live on 105.1 and 105.9.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. I was calling about the forgiving. It's hard to forgive, when somebody, hurt your loved one or they didn't apologize. And, my husband, got killed, and it's hard for me to forgive the other person when they didn't even ask,
Mm-hmm.
That would be a hard
one. Really hard.
That would be hard.
I can't forgive right now.
So, do you want to forgive that person?
They didn't come to ask me for forgiveness, and plus, my husband is dead, and I can't see him no more. So, it's right there,
Yes, ma'am.
So sometimes I feel like, if a person even acknowledged their wrong, it's easier for someone to forgive. So I think that's what you're trying to say. If they have even acknowledged that or asked for your forgiveness, you probably could move past it. I know it would never bring your husband back.
That's why it's real hard.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
It never would bring him back, but at least you would have that comfort of knowing, you know, what you did ask for forgiveness. And that's always
that you actually, you know, I'm a Christian, you know. I mean, I couldn't even live a day if I had, you know, harmed somebody, you know, without going to that person, you know, or hurt somebody's feelings and to ask for forgiveness.
Right.
You know.
Yes, ma'am.
I truly understand. We thank you for calling in. Thank you for tuning in to the baddest radio station from the north to the south. Keep it locked in with us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So, I mean, in that instance, I can feel on both ways.
I can too,
but
and
you know what
that's
was
hard.
But you know what was the deepest thing that she said, and I really really thought a lot of her as a person, and a lot of people still couldn't. She said even if they would just even acknowledge their wrong, she would be able to forgive. And that's what a lot of people be wanting. Just acknowledge you're wrong. Acknowledge that you hurt me.
Man, but that's a deep one right there.
But you know what? It is deep. But as being a Christian, that's what we supposed to do.
You gotta stay prayed up and try to pray your way through. That's
I applaud her for that.
Yes.
Because that's big. You know, you actually have to do that. You actually have to. And that's a lot of our problem as people. I don't think we are we want to acknowledge our wrong. We too cocky. We
too prideful.
Too prideful. We're not humble. You know, all of that plays in effect. You know, that affect the situation. When you got so much pride, I'm like, and I teach my kids that don't ever be too prideful for anything. You know, even if I hurt you, you should be able to come to me and say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because not all the time people know that they've hurt you. But in that situation, yeah, you truly definitely know.
Yeah, that person knows they hurt somebody.
Right. But you know, I applaud her because that's big. And a lot of people you have to get to that situation where you got to be able to acknowledge you're wrong.
Well, thank you, caller. And we pray that you could someday forgive that person.
All right. We thank you for calling in.
And this right here, what I'm going to tell you, goes with what she was saying. It says to forgive someone, you can acknowledge the pain you feel, understand the situation from their perspective, and consciously choose to forgive. Let go of the hurt, practice empathy, and consider if reconciliation is necessary, depending on the situation. Remember that forgiveness is a process and it may take time. That's what I've been saying. It's a time, man. It's all about timing.
That's it. So that was pretty good. Thank you for calling in. But if you got, as again, our topic today is forgetting and forgiving. If you'd like to call in and give your input, thank each person for calling in today, or you can put your message on our YouTube page or Facebook, and they are both Knox Media Group. But also make sure you go and like and subscribe our V1059 Dothan page as well. That's on Facebook. We thank you. We have a lot of different platforms. You can follow us on Facebook, iHeartMusic, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon Music, Twitch, Pandora, Roku, Knox Media Group, our website, our newspaper online that shows up news, and you can hear us on the car dial. That's 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, 105.9, the vibe, and 1500 AM, the winning worship radio. So we got several different ways to keep you locked in, but make sure you tell a friend, tell a neighbor, and let's not forget about our app, Knox Media Group. So if you would like to be one of our sponsors, you get to be on all of our different platforms. And the good part about our app is no matter where you are, you can always listen to us. Because I know a lot of people say, I don't have a radio in the house. Pull up the app. Because you're gonna have on your phone. Because most people don't have that telephone.
And a whole bunch of people on Facebook. So get on the Facebook page, YouTube page.
Yeah, so make sure you do that.
I hope something that we say today can help somebody.
Right.
Because there are key steps to consider in forgiveness. And one of them is acknowledge your emotions. Recognize the hurt and pain that you're experiencing and don't try to suppress it. Don't try to suppress that pain. Let it out. And I believe that's a big part of forgiving somebody is recognizing your hurt. Know why you're hurting, the hurt that you're experiencing. Know why, and don't try to hold it in because I mean, pressure, like I just said, pressure busts pipes. So if you hold that in and you don't talk to somebody about it or go get help or whatever you have to do to let that go, you might explode one day and on the wrong person. So yeah, try to recognize the hurt and pain you're experiencing and don't suppress it. It say reflect on the situation, analyze what happened and why, considering the other person's perspective and potential motivations. Okay, like our caller had called in and said that somebody murdered her husband. That's a deep one right there. And when you analyze what happened, I don't know how that went about, but if somebody kills somebody, there's no reason. I just don't feel like it's no reason to kill another human being unless that person is causing harm to you or your family. That would be the only way that I could hurt somebody if they were trying to mess with me or my family. Practice empathy. Try to understand the other person's feeling in situations, even if you don't agree with their actions. And you should try to look at the situation from both parts. And I feel like I have so much empathy in me that somebody could do something really bad to me. And I think about, okay, well, I don't know what that person went through before they came to me. So it could have been something that happened to them and they didn't know how to handle it. And then I just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I caught the bad part of it. It says, make a conscious decision to forgive. Choose to let go of the resentment and the anger, understanding that forgiveness is for your own well-being. That goes back to what we were talking about earlier. You got to let it go. You got to let go of that resentment because it could kill you. The stress and the pressure that it has on your heart and your mind and your body and your soul. Oh, Lord. It's just like when you don't forgive somebody, it eats away at you from the inside out. People could tell that you're going through something when you can't forgive somebody because you're angry, you're mad, and you're ill. And most of the time you're doing that to the wrong person. So just try to forgive, let it go, take it to God and leave it there. Release the control. Accept that you cannot control the other person's actions. Only your own. Respond to them. And I have forgiven people that hadn't even asked for forgiveness because I had to search my heart. And I don't want that in my heart when I stand before God. I don't want to be like, nah, I didn't forgive that person for what they did to me. But you have to forgive. And I mean, it's easier said than done because that's one of the hardest things that you have to do in life is to forgive somebody. And somebody might say, oh, you're just saying that. No, for me, I'm talking about for me. I don't know about how you are. I can truly say that I have forgiven people that has done so much dirt to me. And I went to them and told them, hey, I forgive you. I love you, but I don't have to be around you just because I forgive you. That's just my thoughts. It say consider reconciliation. Depending on the situation, you might choose to repair the relationship with the person you're forgiving. And in certain situations, you can't forgive the person for what they done because it might not even be a big deal. But when it's one of them deep things that they done to you and it cuts so deep, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to forgive in that situation. It's going to take time. I'm not going to forgive you the same day you did that to me because I'm going to be angry and I'm not going to be around you. And like I said, I'm not responsible for what I do to you. So I'm going to stay away from you. It says, I'm being real.
People say, look, they probably say, what Tamika, that shit and went and left Mona in there by herself. Mona going on. Mona getting y'all.
I mean, I'm just saying you got to forgive people because I know for a fact it happened to me. I couldn't forgive somebody. And I went down. I felt so dark. And I just had to forgive that person. I went to that person. I said, I forgive you. I love you and I forgive you. But I don't be around that person no more.
Yeah, it's crazy though. You know, so much be happening and people, it's just sometimes, do you ever feel like forgiveness could be, a lot of people take, let me tell you one thing I hate a lot of.
Okay.
I hate texting.
You don't like texting?
No, because people, well, I don't like texting and definitely don't like talking to you on the phone because folks take your words. I like texting. Well, at least,
you like face to face.
At least with texting, you can understand. I mean, you can go back and read it over and over to try to get an understanding. But sometimes people take your text wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
And then you got to go back and try to say, that's not what I was saying and that's not what I meant.
And I feel you on that. I do, because sometimes people can text you and you like, what's their problem? But they ain't real. You gotta see body language. That's what you're saying. You want to see the facial expression and stuff.
Because I mean, the texting, but I don't like over the phone because folks would say, well, you said that. No, that ain't what I said.
Right.
Yeah.
They can turn it around.
Turn it around. But anyway, yeah, I'm not a really big texter. Something done tore my hair up. I mean, I'm flying everywhere.
I think, is it windy?
It was windy this morning. Well, it was windy yesterday, I think. It was just, I don't know, this weather's crazy.
Well, here's another one for you. Seek support if needed. If you're struggling to forgive, consider talking to a therapist or a counselor or a best friend. Or do like me, call an African or somebody that you don't.
Oh my God, there she go with that.
And talk to them because they don't know who you're talking about.
But then, do you think they're gonna give you bad advice?
I don't do it for advice. I do it for venting. I have to let it. I have to get it off of me.
Okay.
I don't want that on me. So and a lot of people be like, take it to God and leave it there, and you can do that too. But I talk to people and then let it off me, and then I take it to God.
Only Mona.
I mean, I'm just saying that's what I do. But like I said, I hope whatever we are saying helps somebody, because somebody needs to hear this. Somebody is out there right now struggling with forgiveness, struggling with forgiving somebody that has done something to them. And some important points to remember. Forgiveness is a process. Mm-hmm. It may take time and effort to fully forgive someone. And I've said it from the beginning, it's a time process. It take time to forgive them folks that cut you deep. It say forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. You can acknowledge the hurt while choosing to let go of the negative emotions. Forgiveness is for you. The primary benefit of forgiveness is for your own mental and emotional well-being. Not all situations require reconciliation. You can forgive somebody without needing to reestablish the relationship with them.
Okay. I just got a story. It just came up on Newsbreak.
Mm-hmm.
A woman claims a Dothan store left dangerous needles in container and she got hurt. That ain't the part that bothers me.
Okay, say it again. A woman did what?
A woman claims a Dothan store left dangerous needles in a container and she got hurt.
Okay. So,
okay.
Why was she in the container?
I think it was one of those needle containers.
Oh, okay. The hazardous thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Why was she in there?
Why was she even buying it? I mean, but that ain't even the issue. That's not the issue I have.
What's the issue?
The issue that I have is she filed this on Friday.
Okay.
This past Friday. And claimed that she was at the store in July the 6th of 2024.
And she just... So how did she get hurt? What happened to her?
Says she purchased a medical sharps container which she alleged that the store previously returned to original box after someone else used it. So she said it was back in the original box and everything. After the doing, she did not know that the box contained several medical needles. So when she went to put her hand in,
what was she put her hand in there for? I mean, I'm just asking the question that a lot of people want to know.
She claims that one of the needles was probing through the side of the container and cut her as she removed from the box.
Okay, and then what?
Causing serious and permanent bodily injury and financial
needle
and a financial hardship. But
did she catch a disease or something?
The issue that I see with this, why did you wait 9 months?
That's not even my issue.
Okay, what's yours?
Why did you put your hand in that box?
She was trying to pull it out the box.
Trying to pull what out the box?
The container was in the box.
Okay. Still don't get it. But, people do crazy things and then they wait a year.
And then now, I guess she's filing
for medical bills or something.
Filing complaint. And then I guess she wants them to forgive her too.
But hold up. The needle cut her.
Mm-hmm. And caused financial problem, I guess,
because she wasn't able to work with
because the needle cut her.
The needle stuck her.
Cut her or something. Damaged her.
She got a finger prick.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, hey. Let's see if she win it.
That is crazy.
That is really.
But
why do people do stupid stuff and then want to sue somebody else for it?
I don't know. That was a news break.
That was different. Okay, then. I hope she gets
I hope she's able to forgive.
She's gonna have to be able to forgive. She needs to forgive herself for reaching down in that box. You know better than that. It got hazardous on it.
Yes.
And if she was in it, she's apparently been trained to work in the medical field. I'm assuming.
I don't know.
My word.
There wasn't enough details on that story.
Well, all right then.
Like I said, what caught my eye was the dates.
So, Tamika, I got to ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Why is it so easy to hold a grudge?
Because it's human nature. People just feel like they can hold a grudge then forgive. That's just something we do. Or something people do. Because that ain't something I like to do. I don't like holding grudges. But I have people that hold grudges against me.
What you do to them? You did something bad.
Probably because of the way my hair flying away. It could be anything.
Well, honey, we ain't gonna talk about that because my lashes is not on. I don't put them on when the wind blows because sometimes
they gonna fly away.
They just be flapping, and I'm like, oh Lord.
That's a good question. Y'all call in. We still got some minutes left. Y'all call in and let us know, why do you think people hold grudges? The number's 256-365-1000. We thank all of the callers that we have had today. They've been very helpful.
Yes, and I hope we're helping somebody.
Yeah, so call us and let us know what you think.
Well, let me tell you what this say about it.
What did it say?
Being hurt by someone, particularly someone you love and trust, can cause anger, sadness, and confusion. If you dwell on hurtful events or situation, grudges filled with resentment and hostility can take root. If you allow negative feelings to crowd out positive feelings, you might find yourself swallowed up by the bitterness or a sense of injustice. Some people are naturally more forgiving than others. I feel like I forgive pretty good.
You think you're more forgiving?
I am. Yeah, okay. I forgive people that have done some dirty stuff. Girl, when my book come out, you'll see. I'm name dropping. I'm putting everybody. I'm putting names in it.
She writing a book now, y'all.
Put names in it. They gonna know who I'm talking about. But even if
you're gonna be in this newspaper.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the news. Be on Fox first 48. But even if you tend to hold grudges, almost anyone can learn to be more forgiving. So, I mean, holding a grudge, that's just weird to me.
It's weird to hold a grudge.
If that person, say for instance, you didn't give somebody a piece of bubble gum. Well, you remember in first grade when you didn't give me that piece of bubble gum?
Sit down.
And y'all in college.
You ain't need it no way.
People hold crazy grudges. And the effects on holding a grudge, if you struggle with finding forgiveness, you might, bring anger and bitterness to a new relationship and experience. You sitting there mad and bitter, you go into a new relationship, you taking that with you. That's baggage. You become so wrapped up in the wrong that you can't enjoy the present.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you move on for the future if you still holding on to the past?
Right.
You become depressed and irritable and anxious. Feel at odds with your spiritual beliefs. Some people question God. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the severity of what that person has done to you. You lose valuable, enriching connections with other people. So basically, you holding a grudge with somebody, say for instance, one of your church members. So the other church members gonna get involved, and they gonna feel like they gotta pick sides.
Right. And I can't stand that. If I wrong you, come to me, because I may not even realize that I did. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then you take it to everybody else. What they can do about it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Talk about it.
And make the situation worse. That's what I feel.
Well, I feel like, say for instance, you're a person that you need forgiveness. You done something to somebody. And you know you done something. You know you were wrong. And you wanted to go to that person and ask for forgiveness. How do you do that?
How do you forgive them?
How do you go to the person if you're the person that need that person to forgive you? It's heavy on your heart. You know you was the one that did wrong.
Well, first you're gonna have to wait. It ain't something you can go right then because they already got a guard up.
So time. It takes time.
It takes time, yeah.
Well, they say the first step is to honestly access and acknowledge the wrong that you've done and how it have affected others. Avoid judging yourself too harshly. Don't judge yourself so harshly that you can't forgive yourself. You know? And if you're truly sorry for something that you've said or done and you want forgiveness, consider reaching out to those you've harmed. Speak of your sincere sorrows or regret. Ask for forgiveness without making excuses. You know, a lot of people be like, well, the reason I did that is because what happened was.
Right. That's what I was saying earlier. Yeah. They always got a reason why they did is because you stepped on my toe when I was 12 and made my shoe.
Yeah. Well, basically what they said is just go to that person and be like, hey, I need you to forgive me. Please forgive me. Instead of saying, well, I need you to forgive me because I wasn't in my right mind that day. Or I had drunk a little tequila that day. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to blame
it's going to be an excuse.
Right.
Blame it on the alcohol. And they say you can't force someone to forgive you. Others need to move to forgiveness in their own time. Remember, forgiveness is a process. Whatever happened, commit to treating others with compassion, empathy, and respect. So basically, I mean, treat people the way you want to be treated.
That's what it boils down to. But that is not, people don't make it that easy.
I mean, it's not easy.
It's not just that easy. So I don't think so.
We could say it all day long.
Right. All right, guys. So make sure you just tuning in with us. You're trying to figure out what we're talking about. We're talking about forgetting and forgiving. So make sure you forgive as well as forget. It's going to take time.
It is.
Nothing going to happen overnight. So make sure you do that. And we've been talking about all the things going on in this area, especially with the from the north end of the city or the state. the north end of the state, we want to talk about those people who were affected over in Tuscumbia, Alabama, during the storm. And what did you say? It was an EF1?
An EF1.
Yeah, so it was an EF1 that actually happened, and that's pretty
right in our backyard, and we were asleep.
Right, yeah, that's pretty dangerous with that
Scary.
EF1. I mean, I was very, very like I said, I heard the sirens go off, and I was like, what in the world?
I didn't hear no sirens. I heard nothing until I woke up in the morning. My phone was ringing, and they was like, tornado hit in Tuscumbia.
Well, I told you I got woke up. That's how I heard it. It seemed like soon as I got woke.
Well, before I went to bed, it started lightning. I mean, bad. And you heard that big boom.
Yeah. So the storm caused immediate and widespread damage, including roof damage to the elementary school. I was telling you about that, R.H. Hubbard. And it also neighborhoods. I know a lot of churches didn't have service yesterday in Tuscumbia as well. So it's a lot of businesses that were affected by the tornado. So make sure you keep those people lifted up. And if you would like to help out in any kind of way or have business, you can send your business over that way, because they definitely need to recover.
That's true.
Yeah. So, but if you'd like to do business with us here at Knox Media Group, whether you're in North Alabama or South Alabama, call us at 256-712-2888. And also, we're still selling tickets for Eric Essence. You can visit our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org and get your tickets today.
You can, and Knox Media Group is still giving away the car. Go to YouTube, find Knox Media Group, like and subscribe. Leave your email in the comment of the last live, and that will qualify you to be in the drawing to win this car.
And it doesn't matter where you live at. For that, you can do that wherever you are.
You could be in Russia.
That's right. So make sure you do that. If you have an event and you would like the 360 booth, I had somebody call about the 360 booth this weekend.
Okay.
So you can rent the 360 booth, and you can do that by calling us at 256-367-0887. That's Your Life Remembered. You dream it, we make it. We make t-shirts, blankets, graduation stoves, cups, mugs, hats, t-shirts, anything. You dream it, we make it.
And if you rent the 360 booth, you can rent Tamika or Montreal.
Mona's the one coming. So we just want y'all to know. It's going to be Mona B, the choir president. Her and JV.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all, Your Life Remembered. Call them for your rental needs, 360 booth, tuxedo, car rental. So we got it all. You can
one-stop shop.
The one-stop shop. And the blankets are beautiful.
They are. So make sure you do that. Like I said, it's a lot going on right here in the state of Alabama.
It sure is.
And we want you to be part of it. You can be part of our 17 different platforms, but make sure you keep it locked in to the baddest radio stations from the north to the south.
This side of the equator.
That's right. Also, make sure you go like us on Facebook. That's V 1059 Dothan, Alabama. So make sure you go do that. Send us some likes, send us some hearts, send us some messages, some things you'd like for us to talk about. We'll see how about we can fit those in. And of course, we thank each of you for tuning in to us each and every day, where we are here to help you, empower you, and to make you laugh, because that's what a lot of people say. Y'all make me laugh every day.
We're supposed to.
It's the lunchtime show.
Hey, laughter is good for the soul.
It is.
Listen, a Walmart customer got banned from every store in the United States.
What in the world they did?
Over self-checkout watch. It's a trick that let them pay $1 for expensive items.
Huh?
Okay, Ashley Cross was caught on security cameras using an old watch battery barcode to scan expensive products for just $1, police says. She came up. Cross was Cross was allegedly caught stealing a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, some boots, and 11 packs of ramen noodles from Walmart in
She was
Tennessee.
hungry and homeless.
Probably so. Probably so. Her cart total value was $137.34. After investigating, authorities found she had a long history of shoplifting from various stores. Walmart has now banned her from all stores in the U.S. She's been placed on the authorization of agency list, which lets other stores know she's not allowed to enter any Walmart location due to her shoplifting, and they will catch her. Them cameras be everywhere in Walmart.
I was just to say, how they gonna get her?
The retailer said in a statement, "We value our customers and associates and want them to have a pleasant shopping experience. Though rare, there are instances when people are no longer welcome in our stores." Cross has been charged with criminal trespass and theft of merchandise. So apparently what she's doing is she did the switcheroo. When a thief takes the price sticker off of something cheap like $1, and she put it over the barcode of something else more expensive, like a TV or whatever. So they paying $1 for the TV. The way inflation is, it's going to be a lot of more. Meanwhile, Walmart anti-theft security system measures in some locations has come under scrutiny, with some citing trips lasting 4 hours because of it. But let me tell you about the self checkout at Walmart. They act like they racist because they try to accuse you of stealing. You know, you can put it across the thing, it'll beep, and I just be throwing them in there. If it beep, I'm throwing it in there. And then they'll show you on camera where you didn't. It'll show you swiped it, but it didn't. The thing didn't do
register.
It. Yeah. Don't come and accuse me of nothing.
Yeah, I've seen that happen too.
Now, I have had some water at the bottom of my cart, and Javen got on my nerves, and I forgot to scan the water.
You have to go back.
I have to go back.
Yeah, that's easy. But wow, I bet she was in Walmart all day doing all that.
Well, yeah, say one shopper blamed the retailer's new measures called products lockup and said that his shopping trip took 4 times longer than expected because, you know, they got the little alarm on the deodorant and all that kind of stuff. At one Walmart, they had locked up all the black hair products. All the black hair, you had to get a key to get in.
Wow.
So, yeah, she got caught. So she's not allowed to go to any Walmart in the United States of America.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, like I said, make sure you get to the end of our show. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon Music, Twitch. And also, don't forget about us on the dial, 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
And V 105.9.
Divide.
And go visit our website and get your tickets for Eric Essence going down in Florence, Alabama, this coming Sunday, the 23rd of February. Mona be confused. Be confused.
You gonna blame me?
So that's this coming Sunday. Eric Essence is going to be at the Renaissance Resort and Spa, and the tickets are on sale now. We are limited, so make sure you get your tickets as soon as possible so you can be able to get your great dinner. Dinner is included in the ticket price.